Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prahlad Alladadayine. Jai Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharva Govinda Sundara Giridhari Maharaj Lakshmi Narayana Ji Shaparikar Radha Madan Mohanji Radha Govinda Radha Gopinath Ji Jai Shri Guru Guru Maharaj Jai Shapasha Prabhupada Ki Jai Samasta Guru Varga Ki Jai Gopal Guru Varga Ki Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai More devotees supposed to come or they won't come?
That's it. Many of them thought that they would come, but some of them are traveling from other places and they were stuck on the road, so what you see, it's what you get.
They're working.
Yes. So, without weekends, it's very difficult for all of them to attend evening program, yes?
Yeah, they're working. It's working day still.
Om Vandeham Sri Guru Sriyuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Saugana Raghunathan Nitam Tam Sajivam Sadaitam Sabadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sadaitam Sabadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalitam Sri Vishakhanipam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalitam Sri Vishakhanipam. So this is such a bandhana, by chanting, singing which all their lordships, divine couples, Shri Radha Krishna, Mahaprabhu, all their divine associates, or Gurudeva, Guru Maharaj, so Prabhupada, all our Guru Varga become glorified. All are glorified by one such bandhana. So, this paying obeisance to all of them together in Akhanda Tattvam, The feelings of oneness, one full-fledged divine family. Hare Krishna. Any specific query from any of you? And it becomes more relevant Harikatha, addressing, just by addressing a devotee's need in a specific way, okay, answering his or her query according to the need becomes more relevant.
Ako ima neko pitanje, onda veli da će biti lakše i bolje ako se odgovara na problem koji neko možda ima ili pitanje koje ima nerazriješeno.
If any of you do not have anything, let me speak in a spontaneous way. See, one of the realities in our life, let me say in this one of the realities in our lives, those devotees' lives who are still on the plane of cultivations, sadhana bhakti, trying to go up, okay, sincerely trying to make more advancement in the spiritual life, but nothing is happening so much. That's the very common complaint of everyone. Nothing is really happening so much. Cannot feel any tangible spiritual progress in life the way we expect, the way we have been expecting. All our maximum part of your life's time and energy occupied by this concern, that concern, this issue, that issue, mostly connecting to the mundane family life, mundane society, mundane world, our existence. Then fatigue comes, and so much fatigue comes, losing all positive spirit kind of somehow going on. Okay. This formal way, this mechanical way, casual way. It ought to be done, so somehow going on. So this is the common picture, more or less, not for all. There have been some fortunate devotees who can break through. I repeat, there have been some fortunate devotees in their higher spiritual life, devotional life, who could make some breakthrough. At least they could receive some glimpse, some taste of the real divine. Okay, and they know what it is. So for them no problem, because it already clicked in their life. They receive some revelation. Okay, some revelation, even it may be in the form of a glimpse into the higher divine revelations, but still, even receiving a glimpse, catching a glimpse of that higher divine revelation, devotional revelation is so much. It means so much. It is so tasty, so tasteful, so joyful, so happy for them. But they have, because they have already started receiving guidance, could break through, getting the taste of nectar, okay, maybe in a a little bit away, but still they have started it already. So no worries, they will go forward. They will be making more advancement because they have already they already started getting that. They have already started receiving that what they are searching for, a certain way through some beautiful, wonderful nectarean experience, nectarean spiritual and divine experience. So no worries about them. They will not be complaining much, okay, except for their humility. They still say, okay, I have nothing, I am still very destitute. But those devotees are very fortunate because in reality they have already started receiving something from nectarean experience, no matter how small quantity or quality it is, but that will take them further. Definitely that will be taking them further, help them developing further, blossoming further. No worries about them so much. But a lot of worries concerned around those devotees like us, you know, who are trying to intellectually understand something. Maybe momentarily, some taste coming, but we cannot be retaining that, cannot be continuing with that. Effects of our material life, material being, material society, mundane society, casual way of living life, mixed with well and woe, casual way of living life, mixed with well and woe, pains and pleasure, problems and little bit solution of problems, also jumbling up our life. We have no real time or real energy or real enthusiasm to relate to the inner world of Krishna consciousness, real world of Krishna consciousness. See how to, it is a problem, how to find solution. Okay. Solution is that, in a word, in one of the best ways of solution is self-motivation. What is in our hand to a certain extent, to a great extent, from certain extent to great extent. Okay. Let me give you some examples, because many have some questions in mind. Common devotees have questions in mind. Is it true? Is there anything truth? I've been chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra for years. Okay. Where is experience? We have been chanting and singing the same songs for years. Okay, nice. Okay, fine, nice. Nothing more than that. This is the common situation in many devotees. I don't want to mean for all of you, okay, but I'm talking about many common devotees. Some of you can be exceptional, can be exceptionally advancing. Okay, then that will be a very happy thing, happy news. But this common picture of the common situation of our spiritual lives is this, what I'm describing. One of the biggest problems in our life is, we become so casual. Before going on, I give you some realistic examples. Some examples of reality. That, to me, it is a reality. Truth is there. But for some reason or other, we cannot be motivated in a proper way. So therefore, even if truth is there, we cannot discover. Higher truth is there, higher divine reality is there, we are not able to discover. Giving you some example, that when that Bhageshwar Maharaj coming, he became popular from India. If you keep some news of India, Bhageshwar Maharaj, devotee of Hanumanji, he reads the mind, tells about many things before anyone, and he can read the mind and can tell different incidents without knowing anything from them ahead of time. Got some sort of siddhi. Devotee of Hanumanji, Sita Ramachandraji, also very respectful, very, very respectful and regardful towards Krishna, Radha Krishna. But basically, he is a great devotee of Hanumanji and Sita Ramachandra. The open public assembly, showing something wonderful, so mystical ways. Just telling about all the essential problems. Telling about all the main problems about somebody's life. Like thousands, people are gathering there in thousands, helping to cure some sickness and some problems, telling their problems of life without knowing anything from them, writing down something, calling parcha. And people are attracted to see such mystical ways. He knows our mind and heart. He knows our family problem without we have not spoken to him at all, anyone. So, got some siddhis through sadhana. It's nothing very surprising to us. It's quite natural. Okay, nothing amazing to ask the spiritualist, higher spiritualist. Okay. Sometimes some sadhakas can be receiving some siddhis from Hanumanji, Sita Ramachandraji, quite natural. But why I am discussing about this? To point out, realistically, some siddhis being displayed. Okay.
Siddhi is mystical moć.
Mystical power. Okay. Realistically. Many tried to challenge him. Big scientist, or engineer, or other professors, well-educated people, they tried to find fault, challenge him, but they could not. Some point they had to accept there is some mystical power here. Okay, it's not cheating or like technical things like magicians do. Okay, magicians do very technical things. It's a magic. They say it's magic. It's not any mystical power. Okay, it is the way magic is done is depriving our vision, normal visual ways, normal intelligence. Often they play certain tricks in such a way, it's more than our normal, more than our conceptualing, normal conceptualing ability. It's above, surpassing beyond our normal conceptualization, ability. That's why magicians are successful. Something which we normally or ordinarily cannot conceive, beyond our conceptual ability, or thinking ability, magicians have that. They develop some powers through some practices. Okay, so that's why they can easily show something which is so amazing to us publicly, amazing to us. How did he do that? How can he do this? Even mind reading also involved in some high class magics. See, sometimes even in the internet programs, like America has got talent, Britain has got talent, people have got talent. They show some amazing things publicly, but ordinary people cannot do it. Ordinary people cannot even think of doing it himself or herself. Is it possible? Next to impossible. But those next to impossible things are being done in the open stage, publicly, in the eyes of others, in the eyes of judges. They're successful people. intelligent people from different walks of life, those who are chosen, selected as judges there in that kind of programs. So they are not stupid people, so they can figure out if someone cheats anything, doing any cheating. But they also have to appreciate so much, giving standing ovation, clapping and giving appreciations to what they are staging, showing. In the open stage, in those programs like America has got talent, Britain has got talent, this has got talent, they show some extra talents. Why I am saying this? Because to the ordinary people, normal people, something they are showing on the stage openly are next to impossible. Cannot happen. It's not a reality. But when they present those as a reality, when they prove, when some of the expert people prove them to be reality, they prove those by their own actions as reality, then others cannot deny it. They have to accept with amazement, great surprise, to their great surprise, to their great amazement. They cannot but accept the reality. Yes, it is true. Because they cannot deny what they are seeing. They cannot simply deny that reality, what they are seeing with their own eyes. Cannot deny the reality, what they are hearing and directly experiencing as reality on the open stage. Again, it's not magic, it's reality. It's not any, they are not any magical souls, it's reality souls. Okay? The people, some of the expert people are actually doing those things. Okay? Doing those things in reality. So the other audience, spectators, have to accept them all as their reality. Cannot but accept them all as truth and reality. Something what they cannot normally think of. As I said, almost impossible. But when they are proven before their eyes and intelligence, they are compelled to accept. They have to accept as reality. Why I am saying all this? Just to give some examples. Examples taken from the world of real experience. Real experience of the humans. That things, the different things beyond our normal ability exist as realities. Although we may sometimes think, oh no, it's imagination, it's speculation. Oh, it's not that, it's a belief system. Just a belief system. Okay, nothing is there. They take it casually. You don't know what is right, what is wrong. Just, okay, we need to go on, let's go on. Let us go on like that. Okay, but it's not. So nothing is happening, we're not getting anything, going on for years. It's okay, let us put more attention towards our realistic sides of our life. Take care of this, take care of that, there are more realities. Okay? There are more realities in our life, taking care of our family, taking care of our business, taking care of our job, taking care of our health. True, there are actual realities to live our life. For cultivation of Krishna consciousness, okay. I have read many scriptures, we have heard high things, I have heard many high things, many things full of expectations, okay, giving us so much hope and all. Okay, sometimes we feel some taste in that. We have been optimists and we have been waiting for receiving some experience, nothing happened. Okay, so I don't disbelieve in it. We don't disbelieve in it. We don't dishonor. Okay, we have full respect, all due respect to all this, but I cannot feel anything tangible. Nothing is happening in my life. No tangible experience coming in my life. So it doesn't make much sense in my life so much, although it makes sense through ideals, okay, so by reading holy scriptures, through ideals, higher spiritual principles, but it all makes sense more theoretically, by theory in life, instead of practically. So, with all due respect, or with full respect to all this, let us focus more on more other realistic sides of life, rather with whom, which are true realities in our life, with whom we are living our daily life. Okay, daily life. There are more realities to us. There are more gainsome to us, practically maintaining, sustaining, nurturing our life. Okay, supporting our life. Let's focus on them more as reality, and let side of Krishna consciousness stay like some sort of kind of forgotten ornament type of, okay, because sometimes we wear some valuable ornaments, although it is staying with us, we forget about them. wearing, it just becomes so casual. Even the valuable necklace, valuable ornaments, you keep on wearing, when we are wearing for a long time, every day I don't remember, it just becomes very casual, nothing big, until it is being snatched away, robbed away by somebody. Then we become wakeful. Immediately then we become wakeful. Valuable, my valuables got robbed. Okay, then we try to protect and pay so much time and attention, so much energy to get back my valuable things. It costs a lot of money and all this. Other than that, as I keep on wearing, nothing happening, casual. High class ornaments, very valuable ornaments, very dear to me. I value it so much, costed so much money, But while I keep on wearing, all the time wearing, I don't even think of it all the time. Okay, in spite of this, that it is a fact, in spite of this fact, I consider it so valuable, so worthwhile. I have dedicated so much time, energy to, invest money for that and bought it. It's dear to my heart, it's my pride. Some diamond necklace, golden diamond necklace in my body, although I'm wearing it, but I forget. Be so casual. Forget about the value and its beauty, its excellence. In many ways, we do that. In many ways in our life, we forget many things valuable, truly valuable, and we become focused more on some immediate need of realities. It is required. We need to focus on more ongoing realities of life, through which our life getting supported, by which our life, day-to-day life getting support, all supports and receiving all nourishment, everything. So we need to take care of those realities, but not forgetting other higher spiritual realities of life of Krishna consciousness, principles of Krishna consciousness. Then it becomes a great problem, one of the great problems. So in order to remedy, so back to the point, we should know that there is reality, there is some reality transcending beyond our capability of catching. Okay, relating. The next question will be how to receive, how to connect to it. One of the basic answers to it is self-motivation. Be divinely self-motivated. How to do that? Just do it, without arguing. Okay, we have some portion of divinity within us. Not that we wholesale, holistically, we human beings are just mundane and mundane. Okay, we have got soul, we have got the consciousness, the soul, super soul, we have got Chaitya Guru functions. So we have some divinity hidden within us. We are also living in connection with the divinity, in connection with the whole universe we live, in connection with all the planetary system we are living, our life is living. From that astrology comes. We are not alone, although we do not directly feel connection with this star, that planet, this, but actually there are subtle connections between certain planets and our lives, existence, because we are a part of the whole cosmos. We are being a part of the whole creation. Whether or not we realize certain direct connections, direct, indirect connections, invisible, subtle connections with the stars, and planets, and whole cosmic existence, but still it happens. It is there. It is affecting our life every moment, whether known or unknown. Most is unknown. For example, this Mother Earth. Mother Earth keeps on rolling, keeps on revolving. Mother Earth is all the time is keeping revolving with a great speed. Can we feel about it? No. It's reality, bare reality. It always keeps on keeping revolving with great speed in this space. We cannot feel that speed. And so it's static. Okay. So there are so many realities like that. Electromagnetic radiance, always active, 24 hours. For 24 hours, within 24 hours, light waves, sound waves, electromagnetic waves and radiance, all are active all over the world. Very subtle way, through short waves, long waves. It's very, very much active in our life, very subtle. 24 hours. Can we feel into it? No. Cannot directly feel into it, but we understand through scientific technologies. Scientific technologies, yes, they are happening. Whether or not we can directly perceive them, experience them, but they are great realities. They are great realities of our lives. We cannot live our life today without mobile phone, without watching TV, without video call, without looking into the internet, without the help of that subtle power, electromagnetic power. Okay. But we cannot directly perceive of them, but we know they are there. They are acting, pretty much active, very much active in our daily life, even during when we are sleeping. If some mobile phone is nearby you, they are active around you through radiance, so magnetic radiance. So in this way, many things we do not realize directly in our life. We do not experience directly in our lives, but still they are very, very active. Very subtle realities. Then what to speak more? What to speak more of the world of Krishna consciousness, divine world of Radha Krishna consciousness. In other words, world of absolute divine consciousness about the supreme absolute truth of life. If it is not active, we will all become dead. That's the fact. If the absolute mind, if the consciousness of the supreme absolute all-pervading divine truth, I repeat, if the consciousness of being, of the absolute supreme divine truth, the maintainer, sustainer, annihilator, everything, creator, maintainer and annihilator, not active then we will become dead. Our life also cannot remain active. Because that's the cause. We are some sort of effects. Okay, but the supreme, all-pervading universal energy, all-pervading divine cosmic energy. Okay. In other words, whether divine or non-divine, all-pervading, infinite cosmic energy, which is including negative and positive aspects. Okay. Including immortal aspects and mortal aspects, mundane aspects, both, are reality, are self-evident realities in our lives, without which we cannot even live, we cannot even have our life, cannot be living our life, cannot be perceiving, experience anything. But the thing is that, in spite of that being such great reality, self-proven, self-effulgent realities, we don't directly perceive them, directly experience them. Okay? So, now the question is why? Why? We can perceive about other realities of our life. We can be directly perceiving, experiencing of other subjective or objective realities of our day-to-day life. Okay, like food, like light, like food, like utensils, like our house and car and our sickness and our happiness. Okay, like we drink water. Okay, we enjoy to see something. We enjoy to hear some music and dance. We enjoy to sleep. These are all tangible experiences. Very tangible experiences in our life. Socialization, laughing and crying, taking some happiness, taking momentary happiness, also taking so much pains and misery. They are very, very tangible experiences. Why? We do not experience anything of the things of the Krishna conscious world. In other words, why we cannot be so directly experiencing like that in a similar way about the things of world of Krishna consciousness, such tangible way? Answer to that, because by nature, from the very beginning to end, by nature it is of transcendental character. It is called transcendental. So when we know in the first place, it is of transcendental nature, meaning transcendental nature is transcending our normal ability of perception, simply transcending our normal ability, even specific abilities of our perception. That's all. But it can be captured, it can be connected with. We can definitely connect to it through a very devoted self-motivation, through the mood of devotional surrender, devotional submission. It is possible. That's the great path, true path to connect to that world. Okay? So therefore, back to the point, we need to have self-motivation, to be divinely motivated, to know about Krishna, to relate to the world of Krishna consciousness, to be connecting with it with all utmost sincerity, with all sincere hankering, trying to motivate ourselves to feel some sincere hankering, okay, to connect to that. If we can be continuing, if we can motivate ourselves in that special way, also transcendental way, with hankering and the spirit of dedicated, very spirit of dedicated love, whatever way possible. At least if we can try, if we keep on trying to do that, we may not be able to be devoted, because that also requires special qualification to even have loving devotion, dedication. At least we can be sincerely trying to have that. With that sincere temperament, sincere attitude, intention in our mind and heart, to be trying to motivate ourselves, divinely motivate ourselves. Okay. Motivate ourselves with the higher divine spirits, higher Krishna consciousness. So, when we keep on trying to do that, we begin to try for that with all sincerity. Some result comes at some point. Some result will definitely come, some positive result, very good result, some divine results cannot but come, appear in our life at some point. We have to have that strong faith and belief. I repeat, we have to have, on the face of losing all faith, all belief, I repeat, on the face of losing all belief, all confidence, all faith, still, with the prayer for the superior power from above, with the prayer for receiving some superior grace and gracious power from above, from the Supreme, and having some confidence, conviction in yourself, your own self, your soul and super soul. You have to keep on faith. You have to have the firm faith. Even on the face of being on the verge of losing all faith, still you have to have deep faith, firm faith, and go forward. At some point, it will be revealed. Some point you will be receiving some revelation. You will start having some revelation of that. It will happen. That's how the great lives also received. Nothing happening, almost on the verge of losing all hope and everything. All of a sudden, something happened wonderful. Mystical ways. Very mystical, wonderful, something happened very wonderful. Proving itself, look, the reality spoke to themselves, the divine realities which revealed in their life in that situation, on that moment of life, talked to them, spoke to them, the realities gave them a message, look, I am transcendental. I am transcendental to your objective perception, your objective experience. I come down in your life on my own sweet will. Okay. I always reveal in your life on my own sweet will. I descend, I come down, I descend in your life, I reveal through descending. I reveal through the descending path of my own mercy towards you. That's what I am. Okay. So now I have been pleased with your sadhana. I have been pleased with your adherent devotion to achieve me. So I have revealed now. I have now revealed myself to you. I have now allowed myself, revealed myself to you by recognizing, appreciating your devotion towards me. The supreme, super subjective divine reality actually gives that message to the recipient. they understand it. Okay, at that time. So, we should never give up trying. So never give up sincere trying, wholehearted trying, with proper intention, with true, very truthful intentions and hankering. That is the great way of keeping us motivated into the higher divine life of Krishna consciousness. One of the great ways. And thereafter we can be engaging in connection with Krishna. We can keep ourselves on and up in connection with Krishna by engaging ourselves in different ways, like singing his beautiful sweet bhajanas, melodious bhajanas. Okay, receive happiness from it. Beautiful, melodious Krishna, Radha Krishna bhajana, reading his books, some portion of the Leela, sweet pastimes, according to one's own adhikar, okay, like meditating as some divine nectarean reality, meditating on Sri Krishna Radhika. It's not possible just simply be meditating on some very sweet nectarean effulgence, some bhava, some loving devotional feelings or ecstatic love feelings, ecstatic blissful love feelings in divinity. Just meditate on that, speculate and imagine, and then at some point it will no more remain as your speculation or imagination. It will be transformed into reality, connecting into reality, okay, to the consciousness. So, such processes are there. Engage in singing, engage in chanting Krishna's holy name of the Supreme, all-pervading divine potency, divine power, okay, by which our life is being maintained, sustained, nurtured on. Okay. Engaging in singing the glories of the divine power, tasting the glories, singing, engage in some devotional service, to be propagating, to be feeling his or her glory, feeling inside deeply, feeling its beauty and relishing its nectar, trying to, okay, and trying to share it with others, other good hearts, share the same beautiful, wonderful nectarian feelings with other good hearts, specifically those who are like-minded, and also trying to help those who are thickly covered by ignorance, waking them up on the higher level of consciousness, helping them. So you yourself trying to sing, trying to meditate on and also preach, propagate that consciousness, doing many different kinds of devotional services, all right, and just try to live your life for him, for that divine he, divine she. Just motivate yourself, plan out everything in such a way that you will be living your whole life for the supreme divine cause, supreme ambrosial reality of our life. Okay, just simply try. If you cannot do it, be sincerely trying to be living for the supreme divine cause, supreme divine truth of our life, ultimately supreme beloved Lord of our life. Live for him or her. Sing for him or her. Okay? Feel for the divine, supreme divine truth, supreme divine truth. In a word, simply live your life for him or her. Be motivated, consciously consciously motivate yourself in that way every time, then at some point you will be able to do it. Even through growing such habit, positive habit, you will be able to do that. But you will just remain casual and forgetful, okay, all the time forgetful and casual, just going on whatever available in the same monotonous, mundane way, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. That intensity of the will has to be there. Okay, that the power of that will, that sincere desire, sincere intention, truthful intention, truthful desire, and hankering for having that, receiving that connection, that blissful connection, ambrosial connection, divine connection, has to be there. Anyhow, so if we wholeheartedly try for it, we can have that. At some moment in our life, we can feel into the Krishna conscious family life. We can feel into the taste of a life in Krishna consciousness. Without a life, but not a mundane life without Krishna consciousness. Feel into the taste of a life in Krishna consciousness, not without Krishna. While we know the art, of living life in Krishna consciousness. I repeat, when you simply know the art of how to live our life in Krishna consciousness, it is there. Okay, it's not a dry mechanical art of living though. It's a devotional art, which happens with the artistic heart, artistic feelings of heart, artistic heart's feelings of some loving devotion, some sweet attachment. I mean that kind of artistic feelings of heart, instead of mechanically artistic ways. Mechanical artistic ways don't work there. Okay. It will happen. We should have our heart filled with hope, filled with positive hope in eternity, filled with positive immortal hope that one day we shall receive it, we must have it. Because it is self-evident reality. But because it is of transcendental nature, it's not easy to have. Because it is of transcendental character, nature is not so easy to have. But it's also not impossible to have. It can be very easy. It may be very easy, may not be very easy to avail. I repeat, it may be easy, may not be easy to avail. It is depending on your situation of your feelings and intention, heart's desire, hankering, all these factors. How much you are wanting about that. If you just simply remain forgetful and casual, that higher truth will also be very casual and forgetful of you. Saying, you don't need me, I also don't need you. Okay, you don't need me, all right. You live your life, you stay very fine in the same mundane way, I also don't need to pay attention to you. Okay, fine. When we begin to give a real call, real loving call to our inner hankering, at some point it works. Super subjective divine reality manifests in our heart in some very mystical, sometimes mysteriously divine way, sometimes vividly divine way. Sometimes mystically divine manner, sometimes vivid manners, we can directly realize it is happening. That's what the great lives had in their life. They are the realistic examples before us to explain, to prove to you all that these are not just imaginary belief systems. I repeat, in order to prove to you all, before you all, that what I am talking is not just some sort of imaginary belief system, it is a reality. I show you the examples of the great lives. Great lives are not in great numbers there. The numbers are handful because they are very quality. Okay, they are high class, exalted quality, so number will be less. The more quality increases, quantity decreases. Quantity decreases. So, but they are there. They are the most realistic examples in our life. Very real way, the great lives. They have already achieved that. Attained that realistic goal in their life. Already attained that divine goal in their life. And they told us from their own experience, we have done it. We have done it. We have already attained of it. But still, so much more to be attained by us. They also say that side by side. Although we have already attained the divine goal, but still so much more to be attained by us still yet, because it's infinite. It is our ambrosial journey, immortal and ambrosial journey in relation to the infinite divine goal. In relation to the infinite divine. So this is it. So therefore, let us all be positively motivated. Let us all consciously get us positively motivated. Okay. Make us positively motivated towards the life of Krishna consciousness. It will happen. It will happen sometime. Sometimes it starts happening, we don't realize. We already start accumulating some sukriti in the very fine ways. Like for example, you are all attending this Krishna Katha, Hari Katha class. Just came in a mode. Okay, although we just came to be in this function, in this program, in a nice, casual, socializing mood. All right, fine, let's see each other after a long time. Let's have some off time in this way and have some prasad and just some talk, some sadhu came. Let's go there and just spend some time. That's the mood, nothing more than that so much. But still, something is being accumulated in all of your lives, very underlying subtle ways, great sukritis, whether or not you understand. Whether or not you directly understand about it or tangibly experience about it, some valuable sukritis are being created by this effect, of hearing about Lord Krishna, hearing Radha Krishna Katha, hearing about the topics of Supreme Divine. It's a compassionate law. By some compassionate law of the nature of Krishna consciousness, all of you will be accumulating some sukritis, some spiritual merits, in a subtle, fine way. Whether or not you believe, you experience. This is the reality. And this will be taking you further. This will be taking you further in the life of Krishna consciousness, causing some progress. Again, a mystically intangible way, but it will happen. When a baby is coming to this world, when a baby, and now I am relating to the very root root level, some sort of fundamental level of the birth of a baby, from the inception in mother's womb. I'm giving some root example. A baby, a jiva soul, while coming into being in mother's womb, it can feel some part of it being, but it cannot understand and feel many parts. But still, it's being prepared. It's taking shape. It's having formation. Okay, getting prepared in mother's womb, and at some point taken care of by natural some laws, some compassionate laws of creation. The baby is ready. It comes out of the mother's womb. Although baby doesn't understand, baby is not the controller. The baby is not controlling anything of how things happening around him or her in mother's womb. It doesn't understand so much. It can feel, no doubt, it can feel certain portions of its being. It can experience, even in the form of inception, it starts experiencing, finally, subtly experiencing certain portion of its being coming into being, but it's all very limited experience for a baby. It doesn't yet know who I am, how I am being prepared, formed in mother's womb, how I am going to come out of the mother's womb, how I am going to be in my life, have my life. It doesn't have any idea at all. All being handled and cared by law of nature, of creation. What a science, miraculous science. What is not miracle in our life? Everything is miracle. When you see from that stand, everything is miraculous happening, the way we are living in our life. See, how many times we can be doing this. See our heart. Heart started pumping blood from the mother's womb. It will stop. It will stop when we will die. It will be stopping with the death of the material body. No resting. No resting all through the lives. Even when we are sleeping, helplessly sleeping, no control, still all those organs are working in our body. When practically we have no control over our body, we are sleeping, totally slept, asleep, still all the organs in our body are doing their function. Controlled by which power? Controlled by me? No. It's a part of myself. It is ultimately controlled, actually controlled by some superpower, supernatural power, which is manifesting in our life as very natural power, in a very natural way, that is maintaining and sustaining, even through the moments when we are either asleep or unconscious. When we fall unconscious, still the organs, our brain still working, heart, lungs, kidney, liver, all the circulatory or the blood circulatory system, all are working fine. Even when we are unconscious, helpless. Okay? Nobody can proudly say, I am the controller at that time. You have fainted, unconscious state. But still, even in that state, even also, heart, lungs, brain, system, kidney, liver, all functions are working, doing their duties. Controlled by what? What power? On the plane of unconsciousness, we cannot directly feel anything, experience anything, what is happening inside me. See? Such a reality, so close to you, but still you cannot experience. But still it's happening. Then what to speak more of the transcendental experience of the reality of Krishna consciousness? What to speak, I repeat, what to speak more of the experience about the divine reality, transcendental reality of Krishna consciousness? Is it that easy? Is it that cheaply available? Is that so cheaply available, so easily available, like ready-made something? No. Some sadhana, loving sadhana, dedication is required for that. Then the answer will come. Response will definitely come. In order to explain that, I am giving you all these realistic examples from our own existence. See how much is the faculty of our experience is limited. Just to show that how much our ability of perception and experience is limited, and based on that we cannot judge. Oh, it is not there because I cannot feel it. Oh, it's not there because I cannot directly experience it. Oh, I am going on for years, nothing is happening, so it's not there. It's all superstition. You cannot say that. So it is that. Krishna Hari. So Mahajanas advise us, keep your heart full of positive hopes, full of immortal positive hopes of receiving the divine goal, of receiving that nectarean life of Krishna consciousness one day, receiving that nectar, that divine treasure. Okay, it will happen. It will happen one day. When you keep on trying and trying, you go on with all your sincerity and faithfulness. This is the key to success, faithfulness. It will happen. Krishna. Go. I don't want to make any self-aggrandizement in my life, but just sharing my own experience to you all, lovingly, in a friendly way sharing some part, a little part of my experience, whatever, to whatever extent I have been blessed with. Sometimes, when I see I'm going on chanting Mahamantra, Hare Krishna Mahamantra in just casual way, without attention, casual way, nothing is happening. As soon as I pay attention, and without going on with great speed of Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, without, not following that way, but rather pronouncing each and every name clearly, with full attention, full respectful attention to it. Hare Krishna, slowly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Trying to feel into the meanings of each and every holy name. I find some greater taste, something wonderful appearing through that kind of chanting of Mahamantra. But it doesn't happen always. It happens at certain most valuable, fortunate moments in my life. Not always. Not that all the time I have been living with that pure nectarean taste of Mahamantra. But it is manifesting time to time. It is so valuable to me, to give a message to me that I am so valuable. You cannot be availing it all the time like some ordinary things, like some common thing easily available. But other times, after having that experience, after having that most invaluable experience at the fortunate moments, then that memory remains. The memory of that moment of experience, ambrosial experience remains. Ambrosial taste. And that is qualifying my other times of chanting of Mahamantra, that just memory. It's not directly, that taste is not directly present there, but it's connected with some memory, through memory. It happened one time. It happened. It is that. Or again, when again I'm going to receive even a glimpse of that taste. So that memory is kindling my hankering, my taste, when I can have it again, O Lord. O Srimati Radharani, O Divine Goddess Srimati Radharani, O my beloved God, Krishna, when again it's going to happen, when again you are going to be merciful to let me have a little glimpse of that. See, it's motivating me to have that hankering. At times, when the big mantram, I'm talking from my own experience, at times when chanting of the long big mantram is not working in me so well with direct, with tangible experience, because it's so long and so big mantram with so many words and with so many meanings, I simply started chanting Krishna, 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 He Ram, 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 He Radhe, He Radhe, Radhe, He Ram, He Radhe, Krishna. Then it happened working. Single name. While just chanting only, focusing on the chanting, devoted chanting on the single name of Krishna or Radharani or Ramachandra. Some taste appearing, some taste coming, living, and I feel like repeating Ram, 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 Krishna, 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 Ram, Radhe, Sri Radhe, Radhe is giving me some taste. But when I'm speaking a very long mantra, chanting very long mantra, trying to chant, it is not working so well. Because each and every holy name is so filled with meanings, even the single name is sufficient. Instead of chanting, meditating a long mantra all the time, which has got so many aspects, so many aspects of the meanings and other everything together. You may not be able to take all of them together. Somehow it's not working. But as soon as I come back to chanting the single name of the Supreme Lord, like Krishna, 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 Rama, Rama, Ram, Ram, Sri Radhe, 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 just repeating. It's working. I feel more taste. So I continue to do that instead of chanting long mantra. Because to me, something working in my system, okay, in the flow of my life consciousness, just something naturally working in the flow of my natural being and life consciousness in a very natural, beautiful way. I should be embracing that more. Supreme Lord is giving me the message. This is the way for you. This is the way I want to be revealing to you. Embrace that. Embrace that more and more and feel taste of mine. Instead of other ways which are not really working for you right at this moment. They can be working for you at some other moments. It's not that they will never be working for me any time. Okay? So they can be working around you, for you, at some other time, some other dimensions. But right now, this way is working for you very prominently, finely. I repeat, right now this way is working for you in a very good, nice way, realistic way. more practical way. So embrace this way more and more, and feel into me, rather than other ways, running after other ways which are not really working for you right now. Okay? So, rather you need to be more settled, more devoted to these ways through which you are receiving my taste. Like chanting and singing my single name, my single names, repeating. With all my humility, I'm just sharing such experience with you all. Okay. And I know whole credit goes to their mercy. Nothing is my credit. Nothing is my credit. Okay? It's all given. It's all graciously given. Okay? Given. Revealed. Nothing is my credit. All credit goes to their lotus feet. Gaur Hari Gaur. Hare Krishna. See, I know. I can feel into some of your consciousness. At this moment you're all feeling a bit inspired and tuned. At this moment. Because I am also speaking from my own direct realization, something living. Sharing with you all something living. I know at this moment you're all feeling encouraged, a bit inspired and tuned. Okay, with this consciousness, with this dimension. Problem is that after some time you will all be forgetting. And go back to, mostly, that's what we do. After some time, not just you, maybe I also. I'm forgetting and go back to some normal, casual, conventional, day-to-day lifestyle. You know. But remember, to stay as some sort of remembrance in the corner of our mind, to stay as some nice sweet memory. One day, one time, we heard about this. Like that. But we don't live. We do not know how to retain, how to maintain ourselves on this dimension, how to be retaining this higher consciousness and live with it. Live with it. That has to be figured out. That has to be discovered. Krishna Hari. I put my Harikatha to rest today. Now, be chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra for a while, and then delicious prasad. Who will be chanting? Some of you will be chanting.